Hello and welcome to the painfully pedantic New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary direct from our assignment desk, otherwise known as my Compost Heap. Let's see what stories we're working on this week. What's that up there? Oh, the federal government said not to worry, no UFOs. Okay. Best peanut butter around. Comes from Edge of the Woods. They grind it in a machine. We've had it for decades, but now there's a new peanut roundabout that debuted at Yale Avenue and Chapel Street this week. It's one of those intersections of crazy. People come flying from all directions, slamming into each other, almost hitting pedestrians and cyclists. They wanted to put a regular roundabout there that's worked elsewhere in town, but the angles the streets went out were too difficult, so they designed a peanut-shaped roundabout that's squished in the middle. They saw it in one other state. I think it was really good to try. We're pretty excited about it. Some people thought it was nutty. They say it's too squiggly and tight. It's not going to work. I say it's great we did it because we try things in New Haven all the time, but we have to learn from what doesn't work when we try it or keep an open mind. For instance, traffic calming in general. Sharrows didn't work for bikes. Bike lanes we thought were great, but it turns out we need to divide them. I hope this works, and if it doesn't, let's be a city that keeps learning from what we do and trying stuff. My own assumptions about that were tested because of something that happens this week, and that's about spy, like the Codename Games, cameras. The city's in the process of putting 500 police surveillance cameras around town. People like me are concerned about that, especially who used to be running the police department. They didn't like those tools in their hand because they're community disconnected, don't trust us. But this thing is going to help them solve crimes. And last, for the second time in a week, police made an arrest and a murder just weeks after it happened. That didn't used to happen. And they said the new cameras are part of the reason, not the only reason, part of the reason that happened. In one case, one of those cameras caught the whole incident. Then other good police work made it happen. The most recent case, again, the camera caught part of important evidence, including the license plate reader. Citizens then, who had Ring cameras, unfortunately we have those all over. What is that up there? Oh well, I'm going to pay attention to it. Citizens trusted this really good community compass detective now, Alan Wright, and gave him good information made together. So that makes me rethink, yes, we still have to think about surveillance. We don't just do it willy-nilly. But maybe we can rethink this, that in the right hands, this can work. Raking, that seems simple, right? Well, let's rethink how we rake and clean parks and trim hedges. The city did a restructuring. Once in a while, you always look at government, how can we structure it to be better? They said, why don't we combine what Public Works does in parks and the Parks Department that cleans stuff and make one department merge? Maybe that'll be more efficient. Parks Friends is a new park group, a coalition of all the citizens who on their own do all this raking and cleaning our parks. Great job. And they say, well, the other work isn't getting done by the city. The raking isn't being done, the grass isn't getting cut. They think it's because of that reorganization. I've heard that from other people too. I hope that the city, they were in good motives in doing this change, can look at it and say maybe that didn't work and reconsider, because other parts did work, right? It was worth trying. They combined the rec department and the youth department functions as well, and that might be a good idea with these park facilities they use for people all. What is that up there? Oh wait, nothing. Government says nothing. I like living in a city where we try stuff and then also learn from what we do to make it better. Until next time, this is the New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary. Remember, always pick up your trash and keep your head down.